Yeah, so today I didn't do any workout because it's Sunday, and so I'm just recording this video without doing any other shit, man. Forgot. I had to do 10 push-ups actually. Just a second. Should I show it on camera? I think it's not needed, or maybe it is. Let's push-ups. It's kind of weird. Good. So there's this thing where I told myself before making a video, God, it's raining. So I made this thing that before I record a video, I always do 20 push-ups at least. If not, a complete workout. It's like most of the times when you see me on a video, you see me panting. So today I was thinking of an idea to make for a video, which was one or two things. One is the importance of money, or what is the next one? Money, or the other thing was, okay, let's forget out the other thing. So I was divided between these two topics to make a video on, and I realized before, when I was thinking about this, about the journey I want to make on this YouTube, right? I have a channel right now, so I'm making videos on it. So just realized something, like, no one's probably watching this, but I think I got 9 views today in my last video, which is kind of surprising for someone. I don't watch my videos anymore because I just want to know who are the actual audience who watch my videos, unlike the other ones which are mine and my friends. I even told my friend, don't watch the video, I just want to see who are the new ones. And I saw 9 new views on the video. It's a good thing. After 7 videos, which is not a lot if you think about it, 7 videos, finally have some views, I guess. So I'm not the only one watching my videos anymore. But this made me realize 9 is not a lot of views, but now I started this journey, right? Well, before you ask why did you make this YouTube channel, it's for money, okay? No bullshit. Let's not pretend that we are going to change men's lives. Yeah, I do want to change the way men think and act and look at the world around them, the way they perceive it, the general narrative that is being pushed onto the media, all the buzzwords that all the, you see these guys like Andrew Tate and all the other types of YouTubers say the same thing, and it's the same thing, but I just want men to elevate to another level, to a higher level than they are already at. So I made this video, made this channel for that reason. This is the second reason. The first is money. First reason I made this channel is for money, because of course who doesn't want money at the end? I'm doing this for money. So let's not fool ourselves. So for any future references, I'll just make this thing clear. Then I realized, like, there's still a lot of work to do, a lot of plans to make, a lot of content to make, a lot of competitors to overtake. And I realized, these people who keep telling you to just follow your dreams, do whatever you want, quit your job and everything. Yeah, okay, it's good if you want to listen to them, but the only advice I'd like to give to you is be practical about anything that you do in life. If you can't pay your bills right now, go to a job. If job is necessary, go to it. You don't need to quit it just to make a gamble. Basically, what I'm trying to say is we're not girls. We don't have the privilege to do whatever you want to do because it's what feels good. Yeah, it feels good to just leave my job and do this part-time career that I'm kind of sort of interested in. And kids are supposed to be pushed to do something that they like, not this stupid job. Everything. You listen to these things. It's the narrative being pushed. What I am saying is that's for girls, right? That is for girls. This narrative that you are trying to adopt is for girls. For as men, if you want to be a true man, to look at the world in a bit of a harsh way, which is that sometimes you need to do stuff that you don't like. Yeah, in the long run, if you want to do something, do it. But the thing is, most people, what they'll do is they will completely stop doing whatever it is that they are supposed to do for that time being, as long as what they say, as long as this particular endeavor that they are in doesn't start making money. Man, it's raining. So as long as they don't what do you say, where was I? So as long as men don't really stop doing what they're doing, or maybe as long as what they're really doing gives them a lot of money, what most people do is they'll quit their jobs before this happens too. They think they'll take a risk, and when they take that risk, maybe they'll pay off. What I realized is, as a man, sometimes you need to realize that it's okay to do that normal shitty customer service job. It's okay to to crack a placement. It's okay to go to MS if you have to. If that's what you're supposed to do while you don't have another option, yeah, you can still be doing this thing. You can do both. You can do both, as a matter of fact. So what I realized is, in general, we men shouldn't live this world full of happy go sunshine rainbow reality. All right, let's wake up to the real world. This world is really harsh, and the journey I'm about to make is not a fun one. It's a really difficult one to do. I have to balance a lot of things in my current life with this thing. I have another channel too. If you're interested in data structures and algorithms and learning about it, it's a new one too. There's a channel called Bigo. I'll just link it down in the description. Yeah, this is the first time I said that. So I have a lot of things to do basically. What I'm going to do? What am I going to do? Am I going to quit college just and pursue this dream? No. What I'm going to do is do all of them, because sometimes you don't need to go to parties, you don't need to watch TV shows, you don't need to jerk off to weird hentai porn, you don't need to go out, get drunk, you don't need to smoke cigarettes, you don't need to go to your girlfriend. She's not a girlfriend, she just wants you. She's just with you for some stupid reason. You're not that good, you know that. So sometimes all you need to do is put all of that aside for a bit and do your work. So this fun perspective that people are pushing towards the youth these days is, yeah, enjoy your college days, and when it comes to something that you want to pursue, then pursue it. If someone wants to pursue some career, prove to the world that you can do it. Only then leave whatever it is that you're doing. Prove to yourself first. So prove to yourself first before you prove it to others, before you leave the job, before you do anything. So, for example, let's take my journey of fitness. I've been going to the gym for 3 years. I think with this, or in a few months, in 2 months, I guess I would have been going to the gym for 3 years. So, how the journey was, my parents didn't support me at the beginning, because when I started going to the gym, it was during COVID. That's when I first started doing workouts, not gym, as a bodybuilding as a whole. I like that thing, so I did it. But I had these mains exams, this exam that you write to crack a IIT, JEE, or some other college exam. I forgot BITS, yeah. IIT and NITs and BITS and other tier 3 colleges, tier 2, tier 3. Mine is Not that good, not that good of a call. I don't know if I'm supposed to mention it, so I'm not going to mention it. I'll check whether I can or not, and then I'll do it. So I was preparing for that. So my parents were like, "Do it, but you don't. You have to study and you have to do all these things." So I didn't give this as a reason to just say, "Oh, my parents are hating on me. They're supposed to support me." No, they're not supposed to support me. Why do they have to support me? I haven't proven them. I haven't proven it to them that I can do it. And when I haven't proven it to myself that I can do it. Just did a couple of workouts. I was really skinny fat kind of guy. My face was really fat. I was ugly and skinny. So why will they trust me? Of course they won't trust me. You think all these people are saying, "Oh, follow your dreams, let your kids follow your dreams." No, don't do that. Why would you let them do that? Have they proven it to you? Have they proven the fact that they can do it? If no, then don't. You will absolutely not get any kind of approval from anyone as long as you don't prove it to yourself and to others that you can do it. Yourself first and to others, especially to others. As a man, you have to do that. So what did I do was when I started going to the gym. I mean, not going to the gym. I started working out in my room. This is a shitty one, but slowly but noticeably I started seeing gains. Now, my exams were over. Of course, I didn't get into NITs or IITs or BITS. I got a good score in it. So my holidays were there. Now, there's no more exam pressure. So I started working out. And the problem was I lost fat. So yeah, I was defined and lean, but I was really skinny too. I got even more skinnier than I was before. So like everyone was asking me, "Did you lose weight or something?" I was kind of sad. So what this resulted in was I still kept doing my workout, and my parents didn't stop me because like, okay, it's holidays and he's doing something productive. But whenever I asked them for whenever I wanted to eat a lot of eggs, or I asked for whey protein or creatine, or can I go to the gym, actually they'll be like, no, it's not real. Creatine is not that effective. It's some kind of drugs, or whey protein, it's not natural, it's steroids. Or gym, no, gym, you'll break your bones if you go to the gym, you stunt your growth. Actually, I'm fairly tall, but they didn't say that. But this gym is not dangerous, it'll do a lot of things to you and everything. So when they said that, what do you think I said? I mean, I was not that mature back then, but what do you think I should have said? "Oh no, parent, my mom, you're not supporting me on my dreams, you're not supporting me on a journey, why are you doing this to me?" No, shut up. If you haven't proven anything to anyone, you are nobody. So why will they support you when they haven't seen the potential that you can have? So what did I do? And the other thing was that happened in this time frame was I got joined in a college, but it was a college that I didn't really like. So what I did was I stayed in the college, but I pursued long term. Which is the college that I'm in right now. So I pursued long term, which is that I study like another extra year for BITS. Like I got a good score in BITS. It was 300 or something. I didn't even study for it. The day before, that was the last day of my exam. That was the last exam I had before my holidays. That's basically the last exam. And I was like, I even told my father I won't even write the exam. What is the point? I won't get a good score in it. I wrote my other exam really well for this college. So okay, I'm done. Yeah, I guess I'll get a good one. So I thought to myself, I won't even write it. My mom forced me to write the exam, and so I went in. This is like the least I ever thought about preparing for an exam. The night before the exam, I was just watching some Terminator scene on phone. Even though I told my father, "Yeah, I will be studying for this exam," and he knew it. Even I knew it. Like there's no point to it. But my mother kept on insisting me. So I wrote the exam and I got a good score. Even I was shocked. 300 is a pretty good score. If I have gotten 16 marks, which is five questions in BITSAT, you get 3 marks for each question, so approximately 5 to 6 questions. If I gotten 5 to 6 questions right, I've been BITSAT right now, and I probably wouldn't have made this YouTube channel in the first place. So I guess we'll see in the future whether this thing paid off or not. So I got that. So I wanted to pursue this BITSAT thing. So I took long term. Now I was taking long term. I was studying in college, and it was still COVID. This COVID season wasn't off yet. So what happened was I started working on. I didn't know what splits were, what these training workout like schedule was, what muscles were, what hypertrophy was, what reps and sets were. I literally had no idea what reps and sets were. I just did something for a particular amount of time, like those YouTubers you see, right? This, or do this for 30 seconds, do this for 20 seconds, and rest for 1 minute. That's literally what I was doing. So I still did it, and I gained a bit of a muscle. It was not that much. Honestly, I was still skinny, so that didn't even count. But slowly but surely, my parents saw the potential I had, even though I was like, what I wanted to say was, they saw the progress I was making. So now I didn't prove anything up until this point, but now I started to. I was consistently doing it every day. Instead of just wasting my time on other things, I consistently kept on training on this one thing. So they saw my dedication. They were calling me for breakfast, but I was still in my room doing sit-ups. So they saw the dedication, and that's when the first thing was, when I started to do it. That's when I realized, I proved to myself that I could do it. I could do this thing because I actually liked it. Before, like, I trained for aesthetics, everything, I just like going to the gym. I just like working out. It feels good. So I proved to myself first that I can actually do it. And how do you know? How do you prove to yourself? By actually doing it. Do it for a couple of months with no expectations. Just do it. So after that, that's when my parents also like understood the value. Like, I proved it to them essentially. I didn't prove it to anyone else except for my parents. So my father bought a whey protein. It was the most, like, I think it's NutraWhey one, so no flavored NutraWhey. I think I'll still buy that thing now. I'll tell you why. I'll explain why later. I think that's better actually than all these outdoor nutrition brands and everything. But so yeah, basically what happened was, I started to buy whey protein. Now I was taking whey protein. I was eating eggs too. My father was like, this is natural, eggs are natural, more natural than whey protein, just take eggs now. But yeah, he allowed me. So you can see that this transition where now they're starting to actually believe me. So what happened was, as time went by, my physique improved, and yeah, throughout my life a lot of things have happened since that time. A lot of bad things have happened, but at the end, the one thing that is consistent, one of the few things that is consistent, was my gym, my bodybuilding progress. I was consistently climbing the ladder of progress in terms of my physique. And what that happened was, I was consistently proving it to myself even more, and to my parents, and to the rest of the world, that I could do it. I went to this point where my father now will just, if I ask him for, like, can I go to this gym? I'm like, yeah, I go to a good one, go to this gym. Yeah, buy a good whey protein, even though he still says it's not that good. And I believe it. Yeah, I think a lot of whey protein brands are not good. The ones that I bought in the beginning, NutraWhey one, flavorless. The NutraWhey whey protein concentrate, flavorless, is the best in my opinion. But I'll explain that in the other video why. So that's when this kind of proof happened. Now my parents actually believe it. They actually believe the fact that I can do it. The world believes it. Not the world, but my relatives. Everyone knows me. They know me as that stereotypical bodybuilder guy. Not that big yet, but they know it. They know the work ethic I put into my workout routines and everything. Everyone knows it, to the point where literally now wherever I go, that's the first thing they ask me. In my hostel, in my college, in my relatives, everywhere I go, it's the same thing. So what I'm trying to basically tell from this story is, if you want to pursue something, first things first, prove to yourself that you can do it. Second, prove it to your parents. And then third, prove it to the world. Until and unless you do these three things, don't expect any kind of support. Not from your parents, not from the world. No one's going to cheer for you. Even I won't cheer for you. No one's going to do it. As a man, if you want something to happen, do it yourself first. That's going to be absolutely, really, really, like, down bad situation where no one's supporting you, even you don't trust yourself, but you go through it anyway. That's the trial and tribulation you have to go through to actually conquer this step of actually proving to yourself, to your parents, and to everyone that you can do it. And that's when society will accept it. You're not going to get this congratulatory applause from everyone the moment you say, oh, I'm going to switch from this job to my business. No one's going to support you. No one's going to be like, oh wow, that's really really good. Imagine I'm clapping, I have my hand holding the phone, so no one's going to be like, wow, that's really really good. No, no one gives a shit. All right, they're just going to talk behind your back. What is he doing? His business? What is this business? Oh, it's a scam. What is he trying to do? And they're not wrong for saying that because you haven't proven anything to them. Why the hell will they trust you? Why the hell will your parents trust you? They'll tell you, yeah, why are you doing this? Don't do this. Like, do this job too now. And they're right for saying that. Why should they not say it? What have you done to prove it? What have you done to prove the fact that you can earn money from this? So, for my proving myself goal for this channel will be to actually see if I can get to 100 subscribers for now with this channel. That's when I can actually kind of prove to myself, a little small little proof that I can do it. And the proof I should be giving to my parents is making money from this channel, a significant small one, not that big, from this channel. And that's the first two steps towards actually getting accepted. Until then, I need to study for placements too. I need to study for going to writing GRE2. I need to study for GRE2 if I want to go abroad. I need to do all these things too. I need to study for placements. I need to prepare for GRE, and I need to work on this YouTube channel. Yes, that is tiresome, but that's it. That's the thing I'm supposed to do in order to actually prove it to myself that even with all the work I have, I still have the audacity to come here, to record these videos, to post content on YouTube, and to actually gain subscribers and actually gain audience that watches me, that resonates with me, that understands what I'm trying to say, the message I'm trying to give, and actually support me with it. And that is exactly what I'm supposed to do, because that's the only time when I proved myself and I proved to my parents that I can do it. And that's the only time I can even think about telling them, okay, this is what I actually want to do, something like that. If it doesn't work, then too bad. So basically what I'm trying to say is, if you want to pursue something, prove it to yourself, prove it to your parents, and prove it to the rest of the world. I'll believe you.